The origins of Baba Yaga, the crone of the forest. In the shadowy depths of the Russian wilderness, an ancient crone named Baba Yaga was born. Though some say she has always existed, legends tell of a girl once beautiful who wandered too deep into the dark woods. There she made a pact with unknown forces, trading her youth for immense power. Twisted by centuries of magic and resentment, Baba Yaga became a creature feared by all. She dwells in a hut that stands on chicken legs, turning endlessly to prevent anyone from sneaking up on her. The forest around her is alive with bones, the bones of those she has devoured, their skulls lining her path, their spirits whispering for vengeance. Baba Yaga does not suffer fools or trespassers. Her hut emits an eerie glow, and her pestle and mortar, her preferred mode of travel, fly through the air as she searches for her next prey. She is no simple witch. She is a manifestation of the forest's ancient, untamed power, a creature born of nature's darkest recesses. The visitors who never returned. Many have tried to seek Baba Yaga, but few have returned. Once, a brave hunter named Ivan ventured into her forest, seeking her counsel to save his dying wife. He followed the trail of bones until he found her hut. Before he could speak, Baba Yaga descended from the sky in her flying mortar, her face twisted in a grin of pure malice. "What do you want, mortal?" she hissed, her yellowed teeth sharp as daggers. Ivan begged her for help, offering gold and jewels. But Baba Yaga cared nothing for wealth. She asked for something far more precious, his unborn child. Desperate, Ivan agreed, but he did not understand the true cost. The moment his child was born, it disappeared, vanishing into the night. Years later, Ivan returned to the forest, seeking revenge. But Baba Yaga was waiting, and his bones were added to her collection. Those who seek her rarely understand that a deal with Baba Yaga is never in their favor. The Three Sisters test. Long ago, three sisters ventured into Baba Yaga's domain, each hoping to prove her worth. The eldest sister, proud and greedy, believed she could trick the old witch into granting her fortune. She found Baba Yaga stirring her cauldron and demanded riches. Baba Yaga, amused, agreed to her request, on the condition that she fetch water from a nearby river in a sieve. The girl tried and failed, and in her frustration, she insulted Baba Yaga. The witch's eyes gleamed with cruelty as she turned the girl into a raven, doomed to wander the skies forever. The second sister, kinder but foolish, sought love. She asked Baba Yaga for a spell to make a prince fall in love with her. Baba Yaga gave her a potion, warning her never to speak of its source. The girl, excited by her newfound beauty, could not resist boasting of her magical conquest. The moment the words left her lips, her body withered into dust, her bones joining the others in Baba Yaga's collection. The youngest sister, humble and wise, sought knowledge. When she asked Baba Yaga for wisdom, the witch smiled a rare, toothy smile. She set the girl 3 impossible tasks: to sort a mountain of seeds in a single night, to milk a wild mare, and to bring her the heart of a firebird. With the help of the spirits of the forest, the girl succeeded. Pleased, Baba Yaga granted her the gift of understanding, though it came with a terrible price. The knowledge weighed heavily on the girl, and she grew cold and distant, eventually becoming a crone herself, forever bound to the forest, just like Baba Yaga, the child stealer. In villages near Baba Yaga's forest, children often went missing. Some claimed they saw a hunched figure flying in the night, cackling as she swooped down to snatch them from their beds. Once taken, these children were never seen again, at least not as they were. Baba Yaga was said to cook them in her giant oven, their cries filling the air, though some were kept for darker purposes. She would turn them into twisted servants, bound to her will, their minds shattered by her magic. One night, a young mother named Darya set out to find her stolen son. Armed only with a silver knife and the blessing of an ancient forest spirit, she ventured into Baba Yaga's domain. When she found the witch's hut, she waited until nightfall, hiding in the shadows. Inside, she heard her son's voice crying for help. With trembling hands, Darya crept into the hut, hoping to free him. But Baba Yaga was no fool. She had sensed Darya's presence from the moment she stepped foot in the forest. As Darya reached for her son, Baba Yaga appeared behind her, her breath hot on the back of her neck. The last thing Darya saw was the witch's skeletal face grinning in the darkness. The Undying Witch. Some say Baba Yaga cannot be killed. Many have tried, lured by promises of gold or vengeance, but none have succeeded. In one story, a fearless warrior named Alexei sought to end her reign of terror once and for all. Armed with enchanted weapons and a heart full of fury, he ventured into her forest. He fought off the creatures that served her, slashed through her defenses, and finally found the witch sitting in her hut, seemingly defenseless. Alexei struck her with his sword, and Baba Yaga's body crumpled to the ground. But as he turned to leave, the bones around him began to rattle. Slowly, Baba Yaga's body reassembled itself, piece by piece. Her laughter echoed through the woods as she rose once more, her power undiminished. Alexei fought valiantly, but Baba Yaga was too strong. In the end, his bones, too, were added to her endless collection. Baba Yaga, the undying witch of the forest, remains a terror to this day, her power growing with every life she claims.